Hello and welcome back to the channel and our FCS Dynasty and NCAA Football 2006. Today we've got the South Dakota State Jackrabbits hosting Dartmouth. Should be a pretty easy win, I think, for South Dakota State. Dartmouth doesn't really have a whole lot of talent. They got one good offensive lineman, a couple good linebackers, a good tight end, and a halfback. The quarterback has a 65 overall, so hopefully he doesn't torch the secondary.
Hi everybody, this is Brad Nessler. With me as always, Lee Coe and Kirk Herbstreit. And it is perfect football weather here for today's matchup between the Dartmouth Big Green and the home team. The college football season continues, and I got to tell you, Lee and Kirk, I am ready for this game. And here comes the home team. The home team may be overmatched and could have an ugly game on their hands. Any thoughts, Kirk?
Dartmouth has a big-time quarterback who can really put up some big numbers against his defense. I look for him to have an outstanding game spreading the ball to his receivers. Lee, look for a big blowout here.
Nice pick, Kurt. Look out. I'm taking Dartmouth.
I just got to wonder, where do you get those things? Helmets, mascot heads? I mean, every game is something new.
So a little surprisingly, the guys are going for the Dartmouth to win this football game. And here's Daley Redding with a great run already to start the things off. And that is a 20-plus yard run. He has really been the center of this offense. And here's Lamar Jackson throwing it out deep left side. Jack Marks comes down with it inside the 20-yard line. But the story of the season for the Jackrabbits so far has been their secondary and some questionable throws from Lamar Jackson, including this one from Reed. That is a nice interception by the linebacker, and he'll get it up to the 13-yard line. Another turnover in the red zone for South Dakota State, and that's not what they need. See how the defense can do. Handy is taken down for a loss. That is Frank Theory, the big defensive tackle with the stop. Handy taking a shot deep. Chris Major out in coverage, and he misjudges it, and Powdrell comes down with it at the 36-yard line. Big-time pickup, and a great throw from Scott Handy. And he's going to give it off to Williams here, who breaks it out to the left side, breaks the tackle, and he'll get another first down as Dartmouth continues a pretty solid drive to start the game. Williams is loose and in the end zone for the Dartmouth Big Green. They get on the board first. 17-yard touchdown run for Williams, and this defense continues to get beat. Let's see how the Jackrabbits respond after turning it over in the red zone last drive. Jackson taking a shot deep. Erwin Dowski is going to come down with it for a big-time reception all the way to the Dartmouth 45-yard line. Jackson take a shot again, right side to Maxey. He'll get it up to the 31-yard line. A nice first down. Jackson play action, taking off. He'll get the first down and more, out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Another fantastic run for him. And there's a look at the red zone numbers. 15 trips, 10 touchdowns, 1 field goal, and I believe 4 interceptions. And here's Daley Redding picking up 9 yards. And up the middle, Mason Smith, he'll make it first and goal for the Jackrabbits. Haven't seen a whole lot of great runs from him, but Daley Redding takes this one into the end zone. He's going to tie this ball game up at 7 apiece as he carries the linebacker on his back. Andy going right side, and Powdrell comes down with another one, beating the cornerback all the way past midfield. And Scott Handy up to 94 yards passing so far. Williams on the toss play in the open field. Major's the only one that can get him. He tracks him down at the 14-yard line. And again, the Jackrabbit defense continues to struggle. They gave up 275 rushing yards to the Hofstra Pride in week 2. And there's another touchdown here. That time it's Hill, the fullback. Now, last week they did a fantastic job stopping the run. They held UNLV, who was ranked 20th in the nation, to 57 yards on the ground. And Mason Smith trucking through a defender right there. First down. 2nd and 11 now. Jackson pressured. Nice completion out to Maxey. He'll get the first down and more. Still going. Tightrope back on the sideline, out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Jackson, quick strike left side. Maxey this time again. And out of bounds at the 16-yard line. He's been fantastic this season. And Daley Redding left side. Great block by Jack Marks. And Daley Redding's going to walk into the end zone for an easy South Dakota State touchdown. Fantastic block out there in the end zone. Handy going to take another shot here. Sacked instead. He took a little too long to try to get rid of that pass. And that is a linebacker coming through on the blitz. Handy going to take a shot deep again. He's got a man wide open. That was the slot receiver, Jefferson. And that is Handy's 4th consecutive completion. Play action. Handy is picked off by Fowler. He's going to hurdle in the open field and taken down at the 45-yard line. A great stop by the South Dakota State secondary, or linebacking core, however you want to look at it. Great stop. Last week, the Jackrabbits defense held UNLV to 195 yards of offense, which is amazing. UNLV was 3 of 8 on 3rd down conversions. And that is definitely a different story from the first 2 weeks of the season. There's a great catch over the middle by Reinhard Irwindowski. I don't know if you guys remember, but week 1, South Dakota State took on Akron, and Akron put up 63 points. What a juke move by Mason Smith to get to the 5-yard line. But the Zips came into that game ranked 18th in the country as Daley Redding stiff arms the defender and reaches over the goal line for the touchdown. But the Zips ran for 249 yards of offense on South Dakota State in week 1. It wasn't pretty. They were 6 for 8 on 3rd downs. And there was a terrible tackle attempt by Chris Major. He took a bad angle, misjudged the speed of Williams, and he can fly. Touchdown, Big Green, 87-yard touchdown run, and it looked like he went for the strip on that tackle attempt and whiffed completely. Now, after a muffed kickoff return, Jackson from his own 1-yard line taking a shot deep. Irwindowski is going to come down with it at the 49-yard line. Fantastic play to get out of their end zone, and Irwindowski just torched that cornerback. Nice 48-yard reception. 1st and 10 now. Jackson all day, rolling around, trying to escape, taken down, but that is going to be a personal foul. Face mask penalty. Give him 15 yards. Now on the Dartmouth 36-yard line, Jackson will hand off to Redding on the right side. Down the sideline and out of bounds. He just steps out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Another 20-plus yard run. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Lamar Jackson is sacked by the left end, Allen. His first tackle of the game. 3rd and 16. Jackson pressured, hit as he throws it, and that is incomplete. And Daley Redding is upset with himself. He maybe missed the block there. South Dakota State kicks field goal through the uprights, and they take the 24-21 lead with 27 seconds to go. Play action from Handy, taking a deep shot downfield, caught by Gilmore. He laid out for it at the 19-yard line, beating Hicks. 13 seconds to go. Handy over the middle. He's got Powdrell at the 5-yard line, and there is enough time here for them to do one more play. Time is running out. Handy right side, caught by Powdrell, and he gets it over the goal line for the touchdown with 1 tick left on the clock. And Dartmouth is going to go into halftime with a 28-24 lead over the South Dakota State Jackrabbits, who are 1-2 on the season. They're looking to get back to 500. And look at the amount of offense in the first half. 347 for Dartmouth, 301 for South Dakota State. And Chris Major almost had an interception on that play. Dartmouth 6 of 6 on 3rd downs today. Make it 7 of 7. What a pretty pass to Gilmore. And he's up to 82 yards receiving today. Handy right side, caught by Powdrell, and he is over the 100-yard mark. 7 hurries today, only 1 sack. We need to get some more pressure on him and actually get to him. And there's another completion out to Williams, the halfback, for the first down. 3rd and 4. Williams breaking a tackle, and we finally get a stop here from the Jackrabbits. Dartmouth now 7 of 8 on 3rd down conversions, but they do tack on a field goal and make it a 1-touchdown game. 31-24 is the score. Redding to the left side, and he'll get taken down to the 42-yard line. Another great run. 7th in the nation for rushing yards. And he's going to get some more here. Needs a block, and he will be gone, and he gets it from North. And he is to the house. Touchdown, Daley Redding. Another huge run. And that was Brahms North, the tight end, that went out there and sealed the final block for the touchdown. And what a pretty display of offense today for the Jackrabbits running the ball. Now they just need to get... there's an interception by Chris Major. I was going to say they just need to get Mason Smith involved in the ground game some. And that was a good throw from Handy. The wide receiver just misjudged the ball just a little bit. Redding in motion to the right side. Jackson's going to take a deep shot to him. Inside the 10, he comes down with it, and he's going to go into the end zone for the huge touchdown. 54-yard touchdown reception for Daily Redding, and that wasn't even fair. He has so much speed on the outside. Dartmouth back on offense. Handy. He's going to take a deep shot for himself, and Hicks can't play defense apparently. Oh my goodness. Another huge reception. And that receiving touchdown for Redding, that was the second on the season, in case you guys are keeping track. Jackson and the Jackrabbits back on offense. Dowski, they set up a screen to him. He spins out two defenders. This is in the open field, past midfield, and he's going to take this one the distance. Reinhardt, Dowski showing the speed burst, showing the wheels. 78-yard touchdown reception, and all of that was rack. That was a run after the catch, my goodness. Those two defenders just had no idea what to do when he did that spin move. What a move. That gives the Jackrabbits 45-38 lead, and Frank Theory forces his first career fumble as he completely destroyed Williams, but they will pick up the third down conversion here with the fullback, Hill. And Dartmouth continuing the drive. Handy going to take a shot left side. Little was wide open, and they're going to tack on 15 more yards after Hicks took him down by the face mask. Now at the 21-yard line, it is 3rd and 11. Handy taking a shot right side and overthrows everybody. So Dartmouth's going to have to settle for another field goal. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle. The score is 45-41 with 7 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Hicks, the star corner, has been getting burnt like toast all day today in the secondary. He's going to take this kick return up the left side, and he is going to go untouched. Fantastic blocking, and that was one of the easiest kick returns for a touchdown you'll see this season. Dartmouth back on offense. Frank Theory with a nice tackle for a loss there on Williams. That's a 2-yard loss. That'll make it 3rd and 12. Handy taking a deep shot downfield, and Hicks gets beat again. Chris Major can't get over in time to help him out. And look at how pretty that pass is. I'm not sure what Hicks is doing today. 52-41 is the score, and Williams is going to make it a 52-47 football game with 4:25 to go, and they're going to go for 2 points here to make it a 3-point game. Handy play action right side, and Chris Major deflects it away, swats it down to the ground. So the Jackrabbits will take over on offense, and they're going to try to run this clock down as much as they can as Daily Redding gets up to the 40-yard line. Another great run from him. He's up to 177 yards today. And there's a nice run from Mason Smith, picking up the first down. Give it off to Redding again, left side. He'll get another first down up to the 27-yard line, averaging 12.5 yards per carry today. Smith, another carry. He'll get another first down for the Jackrabbits up to the 11-yard line. Minute and a half to go in the game. Dartmouth calling all their timeouts. And Mason Smith's going to take this one left side and find the corner for the touchdown. Nice 11-yard touchdown run for him. And I'm going to start calling him the closer because we bring him in for short yardage situations and when we're trying to run the clock out. And here's the players of the game, Daily Redding and T. Williams, the halfbacks for both squads. Both of them go for over 200 rushing yards for the game. Down 12 points, let's see what the Big Green can do. We get a nice completion out to Gilmore here for 10 yards. He's up to 186 yards receiving today. Just can't seem to find an answer and almost have an interception here by Mason Smith. I know that was Chris Major. Oh no, it was Mason Smith on the deflection. They just showed Chris Major absolutely destroy the wide receiver after the deflection. 4th and 10. Dartmouth. Nice completion out to Jefferson, and he might go the distance. Mason Smith giving chase, and he tracks him down at the 6-yard line. What an effort by the halfback / outside linebacker to chase him down and save that touchdown. Fantastic display of effort right there by the halfback. And Handy, 32 seconds to go. He is sacked. And that was Lee on the sack, the left end. And they're going to go no huddle here. They don't have any timeouts left. There's 22 seconds remaining. Handy under center. Williams in the backfield. And Handy's going to be sacked again here by Lee, his second. Oh no, that was Red, the other defensive end. No huddle still. Dartmouth 11 of 14 today on third down conversions. And this is a big one to try to make it a one-possession game, but the time is running out. They go to the end zone, deflected away, almost picked off by Robinson. And that'll leave 2 seconds on the clock. Can the Jackrabbits stop them? Yes, they can. Alexander out of bounds at the 7-yard line, and the Jackrabbits stop him at the end of the game. And that's actually a big stop, I think, because if you guys have watched any of my other series, like the Houston Texans franchise, even when we're winning games, we always allow late touchdowns to make it look closer than it was. But this was a hard-fought game here by both squads. And 59-47 is the final here in South Dakota. Fantastic day for Daily Reading. 640 yards of offense for Dartmouth today, 582 for South Dakota State. And the Jackrabbits defense is definitely a huge concern this season. They need help, folks. They definitely need help. They have one safety. They have no corners. They have one defensive tackle and Mason Smith out there balling out at outside linebacker. 3 people is really not enough. And you could definitely tell when they were facing the better opponents, even when they were facing Hofstra, just 275 yards on the ground against us from Hofstra and 293 through the air. They need more help. Lewandowski at $174 receiving today. We didn't see a whole lot of Brahms North except for on that run for the touchdown by Daily Reading where he sprung him free on the outside. TJ Maxey had a great day. Daily Reading with a receiving touchdown. Mason Smith, let's see. De Beers, 10 pancakes. Chad Filler with 8. Gray North with 6. Jack Marks with 4. Reinhardt Lewandowski with 2. Brahms North with a pancake as well. Hicks with 8 tackles at the corner spot. That's not what you want to see. Bunch of tackles for a loss today. That'll be 9. 3 for Frank Theory. Big defensive tackle. That's his best game as a Jackrabbit. Keenan Lee with a sack. Red with 2 sacks. A couple interceptions today. One from Chris Major, who has been the best player on defense so far this season for the Jackrabbits by far. Kick return for a touchdown. Jamar Hicks. No punt returns today, and there's the players of the game. 5 total touchdowns for Daily Reading. Williams with 3 rushing touchdowns for Dartmouth, and Scott Handy 428 through the air. Lamar Jackson 313 through the air. Our next Jackrabbits football game will be in week 6 as they host the McNeese State Cowboys in that one. That starts their Big 12 play, and I'm looking forward to that one. That should be a fun matchup. And our next game will be out tomorrow. That's the Cornell Big Red they are traveling, to the Northern Colorado Bears, who are 0-3, looking for their first win on the season. I will see you guys with that one tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this game, guys. I hope to see you in the comments section below. Take it easy, guys.